Hi all, and welcome to this special double Tay Time recap of Madam Secretary. I'm behind, so I figured let me try and do a recap. We'll be recapping the Sunday, March 5th episode, which is Season 3, Episode 14, Labor of Love, as well as this past Sunday, March 12th episode, Season 3, Episode 15. Wow, I cannot count. Breaking Diplomacy. Let's begin. First off, I would like to say congratulations to Bettina Miller, who plays Daisy, and her husband as they are expecting a baby. And you actually kind of saw in Labor of Love they were starting to hide her pregnancy bit. But congrats, Bettina, and I hope everything goes well. So, Labor of Love, I'm going to split into 3 parts. I'm going to do the Daisy J, whoa, there was some snow. I'm in the middle of that snowmageddon stuff, holy smokes. Anyway, there's a Daisy J thing, which combines in with the Elizabeth Colombian Venezuelan thing, and the Henry thing. I'm going to start with the Henry thing. Basically, Henry and, his FBI cohorts, okay, there's this new Daniel Radcliffe movie out, where it's, about these, people, and it's, that mixed with The Following. So basically send them into that, they lose the GPS, they lose the camera, we don't know what happened to the guy, and that's about the end of Henry's storyline. Also, Tim Daly, I hope you're feeling better. I hope your legs are healing well. Because this episode was either filmed before that, or, the end part was filmed after that, because he was sitting down. The Daisy J storyline is that this J, oh man, it was so tough. I'm sorry, there was a chip on my pants, I'm sorry. The J storyline is that Abby, cut her hair and everything and doesn't want to be back in a relationship. He's still living with Matt. It's very sad because, as I told you in the last recap, Sebastian Artellis and Stephanie J. Block are married in real life. So this is a hard episode to swallow, but he keeps finding out about this number that she keeps calling in the month or so that they've been separated. And it turns out it's his best friend. They find out at a bar when him and Matt are out, punch him and everything, and that's about that. And Daisy, she was dating that man, Kevin, from the State Department, or the Finance Department, or whatever, and she finds him dead in his office when he goes out on a date, and basically they connect to Elizabeth's storyline, so I'll get there in a second, and Daisy's storyline isn't finished either. Basically, the Colombian president, Venezuelan resistance president, or something like that, that part got a little confusing. Their children met at University of America, they're engaged to be married, it's always been political, the daughter ends up being I want a visa to stay here and study to become a doctor, and of course Stevie, because she's Russell Jackson's intern, is assigned to her, so this is how Elizabeth really gets caught up into all this. And it's Elizabeth said, she was you don't have to stop being a doctor, trying to be a doctor to get married. In the end, it all works out because Daisy and Jay end up being the ones to bring them back in and really work on the piece. And also shout out to Blake. Blake, as always, Eric Bergen, very sassy, love it. So the ending to Daisy's storyline, which is the most interesting part about this episode as opposed to Henry's storyline, because I actually thought Henry's storyline, especially how it ended, was really good. She ends up getting a knock at the door late at night from the FBI. We gotta search your house, you gotta come with me, blah, 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 blah. Elizabeth ends up coming in to see her. And it's well, Daisy, he was not Kevin, he was Joseph somebody. He was working for the CIA. Because even Daisy was I have security clearance, I don't know why I'm being brought in. He should have security clearance, this should not have happened. And find out he did not die of natural causes, but from cyanide poisoning, and they do not think it was suicide, but murder. Dun, dun, dun. So, let's continue on to the next episode. Okay, so the next episode was titled Break in Diplomacy. That aired this past Sunday. It was Season 3, Episode 15. Going to once again split it up into Jay, Liz, Henry. Henry's story was actually really interesting. This week you find out his informant lived, but they did like a mini raid. He killed a guy in the cult, but they apparently have a military drone. Very insane stuff. Jay, basically was told by Elizabeth, you have to find out information on Daisy's guy. Turns out he found out something about some airplanes somewhere with Egypt and Somalia. I don't know, some crazy stuff's probably gonna go down with that, but Daisy approaches Jay and goes, tell me one good thing, and Jay said, he has a nephew, probably a godson, 4 years old, born deaf, paid for cochlear implants. So I was like, okay, that was a nice thing. Elizabeth, on the other hand, punched the new president of the Philippines in the face because he tried to sexually assault her. Well, he groped her. He didn't try to. He actually groped her. So then Elizabeth basically gets, she gets sexually assaulted by being groped by this president of the Philippines. And it goes this whole big thing. They have like a plan to assassinate him in order to get the vice president. They have all these plans. They end up basically blackmailing him. And that's about that. So he ends up doing what they wanted to do. So next week looks intense. First off, Jay is probably going to lose custody of his kid, which is sad. Something's going on with China again. There's always something going on with China in the show. And Henry's thing is getting more intense. So, I hope you like this duel thing. I actually kind of liked it. I like the binge duel aspect. I don't think I'd ever do more than 3 episodes in one big foul silver recap, but I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, please like and subscribe. Have a good day, guys.